Hi, I'm Alicia New, and tonight on The Spirit of Food, we're at a very unique place in downtown Thomasville. We're at the Sweetgrass Dairy, and this is really a cheese shop that sort of turned into a sandwich shop, that turned into a wine bar. I have Matt here with me. Matt, tell everybody a little bit more about what you guys do here.
The cheese shop is essentially our way to kind of connect with the community. We do lots of different things here. We have great wine, we do meat and cheese boards, and then we have little snacks like pimento cheese or jamon serrano and things like that. It's a way for us to give people really high quality products in a real intimate and awesome setting. This is our face for the public, essentially.
Yeah, and you guys actually have a farm.
Yeah, the farm has been around since 2000. We've been doing this for almost 12 years, and it's about 15 miles from here. So every single cheese that you get from our case that has the Sweetgrass Dairy logo is produced about 12 miles from downtown. It's about as fresh as you can get it. They also get some stuff here that we don't distribute all over the place, so it's kind of a unique place for folks to come and visit.
One of the things I love that you were telling me about that you guys do is that you actually have cheese making classes where people come in and make their own cheese.
Yeah, we do. We do a couple of different things. The owner, Jeremy Little, runs all of those. So he does an all-day cheese making class. You make your own cheese from scratch, produce your own wheel. We age it in the cooler for you and then send it to your door. And we might be one of the few cheese makers in the country that does that, so we're pretty proud of that. And then we do mozzarella classes as well. Those are a little less intense. Mozzarella you can make in about 3 hours. Yeah. So those are a lot more, we get a lot of families in there, and that's a great activity. We've had 15 and 60-year-olds come, so that's a great sort of family thing that we can have folks come to.
So you guys do all the cheese making at the farm then?
Yeah, all the cheese making happens out at the farm, which is about 10 to 15 miles from downtown. Everything that we produce comes straight from there.
And that's where you have the classes as well?
Yeah, the classes come, everybody comes out to the farm, and then we pick up right there, and we do all-day cheese-making classes, which is Cheesemaking 101. We have a couple classes coming up in August. They're not quite full yet. They usually sell out. Second week of August, I believe it's the 14th and 15th. We run them on Saturday and Sunday. We cap the number, so it's a really intimate experience.
Should I ask how much it is to do the class?
It's definitely affordable, but it's not. I mean, it's an all-day thing. So you're there for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's worth the money.
Well, if you sell out every time, evidently it is.
Yeah, and you get your own wheel of cheese. I mean, it's shipped directly to your doorstep.
And is each class very specific to what type of cheese you're going to make that day? Everybody makes the same type of cheese on that day?
Everybody makes the same type of cheese. Some of the classes will have a little bit different cheese than other classes, but it starts from the same base.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. Now, tonight we have several things that we're going to be trying.
Yes.
This one is very similar to a brie, it looks like.
Yeah, so Green Hill is our most popular and definitely the one we've won the most awards for. It's a soft ripened, a double cream in the style of a brie, but it has a really nice rind on the outside. The best thing to do with Green Hill is to let it come to room temperature so it's a little bit creamy, so you can spread it on crackers or you can bake it in the oven. It works well both ways and very, very good with jams.
This here is a jalapeno raspberry.
It's a jalapeno raspberry from Emily G's. She's a great friend of ours from up in Atlanta. She's started doing all of her recipes by hand. She's gotten pretty big and pretty popular now, but she's been one of our friends for a while now. She does great, great things.
I love it. Very, very creamy. Very good with the spiciness of the jam. Now, this is Thomasville Tome.
Yes, Thomasville Tome. It's a French Pyrenees style. It's a raw cow's milk cheese. It's been aged for 60 days. I like to say it's kind of our everyday cheese. You can put this in kids' lunches. You can put it on sandwiches. It's really great for just eating on the go, really.
Now, I was telling you, too, that before that I really am not a big pimento cheese fan, but you guys have a very special recipe here.
Yeah, the pimento cheese is, again, made by hand, made in-house at the cheese shop. And the recipe is developed by our owner, Jeremy Little. And so he came up with the recipe, and he's been tweaking it over the last 6 months or year even. No recipe is ever complete, right?
Right.
So that's our recipe. It's real creamy.
It's very smoky.
Very smoky.
Almost like it has bacon in it, but it doesn't.
No bacon.
No bacon, but it's very smoky.
It's a little bit of paprika in there.
That's where that smoke. I mean, it's a smoked paprika too, but no.
Yeah, this is something for Thomasville. We don't ship anywhere else. So we really just do that here. You can really only get our pimento cheese at the cheese shop.
Oh, really?
We don't take it anywhere else unless we carry it ourselves.
So you don't eat, like at New Leaf in Tallahassee, you don't have it there?
They don't really have it at New Leaf at all, no. Pimento cheese is special to this location.
Oh, that's very good. There's something special about the pickles, too?
Yeah, those are Miss Jenny's pickles. We get those out of North Carolina. She's a really great pickle producer, great family company. We've been selling her stuff for a long time now. And then the pecans you see in the middle there, those are from Sheffield pecans, and they come from Monticello, Florida. They do really great stuff, and we have a couple different varieties of those.
I love to layer the flavors, you know what I mean? Like I love getting the nut and then the jam and then cracker and the cheese all together.
Tasting things is all about texture and all about flavors. The more of those that you can mix together, especially with really good cheese,
right,
the better your experience is going to be. And then when you add in a great wine or a really great beer.
And that's kind of what you did. You tasted the beer specifically and then picked these cheeses to go with?
Yeah, we spent part of this afternoon kind of tasting through the beer and tasting through different combinations, and we had one cheese that we thought would go really well, and it turned out it didn't, so we subbed it out and tried something else. We do a lot of that.
It's very good.
Our whole entire focus is to make sure that when you enjoy something here at the cheese shop, it's the best thing you can taste. So it's the absolute best combination of flavors. That's what we're really going for. That's what we're striving for on a daily basis.
And if people want to come get the selection after the show, you guys will have it here for them?
Yeah, we, this is a pretty typical, offering for us. We might not have this exactly, but if you want it, we'll make it for you.
Yeah.
If you have a specific cheese that you really love and it's not on the menu, we'll cut it for you. We'll do whatever you need. We're all about customers and making sure that they're happy.
Great. Well, this has been The Spirit of Food, and we have been at the Sweetgrass Dairy in their cheese shop in downtown Thomasville. So be sure to come and check them out because this has been a great pairing. We're going to be talking to some of the guests in a few minutes about what they think about the pairing between the beer and the cheese and all the yummy things that they have here. So stay tuned. We got more to come.